Right guys, we're talking about today, we're talking about impact position, trying to get hands ahead of club head at impact. Okay, it's very, very important. If we let club head pass hands, we kind of flip, ball can go left. If our weight stays backwards to try and compensate for the ball going left, then club head passes hands, ball goes right, high right shot. Not good. So we need to compress the golf ball. Now when we compress the golf ball, we compress the golf ball. We don't compress the club into the ground. That's not compression. It is compression, but it's not the compression that we are after. So we need to compress the back of the golf ball in this fashion and not the golf ball into the ground. That's it. So we're compressing the back of the golf ball using club head, and we're not compressing golf ball into the ground. Now, I see a lot of people trying to get compression to try and create lag. So they get this big wrist hinge in here, which is all fine, it's great. Then they maintain it, and then they come back down, they maintain it, and then they heave this golf club into the ground, and they're hitting down to try and create that compression to get a ball turf strike. And I totally understand that, but that's not right. Okay, that of course is the opposite of this hands flipping, but not quite got the concept of that. Now, what I want people to do is at address, the club head or the hands need to be ahead of the ball at address. So in more of an inline position between your left shoulder, which is the fulcrum of your swing, and the sweet spot of the golf club. Okay, and it doesn't have to be exactly in line, but a sensation of the club head being ahead of the ball, or the hands being ahead of the club head and the ball at address, because we want to return more to that position at impact. So a good way to do it is when you address the ball, if you little shift forward with the hands. As you look down, your gloved hand covers the inside of your left knee, and we want to return to that position at impact because the left knee's moved back and the hands have moved forward, and we're in a good position. Now, this is the key element here. When the club comes down into impact, we don't continue down like that. We must get in a position where we can feel the wrists rolling or rotating towards target. So as I come down there, my gloved hand, I'm now rotating my wrists in this fashion. So I'm rotating them out the way. Okay, but as I do that, the club head's turning. So I'm there. So this motion, as my body turns, puts me into my flat left wrist position at impact. Okay, rather than just heaving straight down, I have to get that rotation in there. That is not a flip, that is just how the rotational elements of the golf swing work. So forearms rotate, these wrists rotate just a fraction in order for us to get into a good position at impact where we get hands ahead of the ball and we're in this flat inline position and not in that angle. That is bad, that at impact is good. Okay, so let's just go through that again. Address position. Sorry, I'm standing off this mat here, I hope you can see me all right. Dress position, like so. Hands are a little bit further forward. Great. As I look down, my left hand covers the inside of my left knee. Up the top, down, I've in this position. I've still created a little bit of lag or angle between left arm and club shaft. Then as I come down, to get rid of this angle and to present the ball or the club head to the golf ball, to compress the ball and not club and ball into the ground, and make that motion as my body turns. See that? Then as I'm doing this, as my body turns, I'm doing that and that at the same time. You'll notice how my left leg drives into the ground. So my left hip and my left shoulder start going upwards, which allows me then to compress club face onto back of ball and not club into ground. That's the compression we're after. So it's an element, there's 2 or 3 things going on here. Okay, we're coming down in a fashion that the body's rotating, the forearms are rotating, that's happening outwards, and therefore my left thigh is getting forced into the ground, which pushes my left hip and my left shoulder up. Left shoulder goes backwards as well. Sounds quite technical, but really all you're trying to do a drill, address position, left hand, gloved hand, over the inside of your left knee, address, down, in this position we've still created a little bit of Lag, hate that. Then from there, body turns, and we do that. As the body turns, the left leg applies pressure to the ground, which forces the left hip up, the left shoulder up, and through towards target. Guys, top left corner, a little bubble's about to appear right there. If you click on that, you can subscribe to my channel for free. It's Steve Johnson PJ on YouTube. Also on Twitter, SJohnsonPJ, and on Facebook at Peebles Pro Shop.